usafreedomcorps.gov.
We've made enchiladas with homemade enchilada sauce made of chipotle peppers and a lot of other great ingredients. Before the break, we shredded chicken, rolled our enchiladas, and stuffed them. So now what we're going to do is just finish it up so we can put it in the oven, and then Maika's going to show us how to make a great salad. Okay, Lottie, what we need to do is just put sauce both in the pan, like on the bottom, all around it, and then on top. And then we're going to cover it with the cheese. So do you want to finish that up for us? Okay.
So I'm going to put sauce on top of it?
On top and then all on the bottom of the pan.
So on top and on the sides too. So it's almost as if you want to fill it with the sauce.
Do you have enough room?
Okay. There you go.
Lottie is a lefty, as she's informed us today. So we have to make sure that she has special provisions to do it in a way that's comfortable.
Now another thing you could do is you can start off your enchiladas by putting the sauce first in the bottom of the pan, and then put the enchiladas on top, still sink down, and then top them with the sauce. Now, as today we're going to use our St. Jack cheese to top off our enchiladas, but you could do something different. Maybe you could use a sharp cheddar cheese and a Munster, or you could use some other type of cheese on top, so you have type of balance between the flavors of the cheese inside and the cheese outside.
Do you want me to hold the pan for you so you can kind of put the last bit on top? Just help me.
Now, after we have our enchiladas topped, what we're going to do is put them in the oven for about 20 minutes, and we're going to cook them at about 350. You want the enchiladas to be warm, of course, throughout, but you can cook them to the cheese either is nice and melted or a little bit brown, depending upon how you like your enchiladas.
And this is also another place where you can be creative, because we just use Monterey Jack, but you can also add cheddar or any type of cheeses that you like, kind of to give you like a rustic topping for your enchiladas.
Right.
Well, while Lottie finishes up putting the cheese on, then
I'll go ahead and start our salad.
and I'll put this in the oven for us when she's done.
Sounds good. Now today we're going to make a Mexican themed salad, and the basic for our salad is going to be red leaf lettuce. I'm a little bit of a lettuce snob, and so you could also use mix. You could use iceberg, you could use spring, really any type of lettuce leaf that you like. And what we did is we shredded the lettuce so that each piece would be bite-sized. Very kind of basic. All you're doing is taking the lettuce after it's been well washed, and you're shredding it into bite-sized pieces so that people can easily grab that lettuce with a fork. So what Lottie's going to help me do is sprinkle on our red onions and our black beans. We have some corn, and then we also have some tomatoes that we've chopped up. We're also going to help you create a very pretty salad so that the presentation and the taste is both good. Sound good? You want to start with the onions? Okay, we're just sprinkling a thin layer of onions on. Now, you don't want the onions to be too thick, because people then will get a little bit concerned about the heavy onion taste. But we want to make it pretty still. So we slice the onions thinly into round circles, a little bit more. Then we're going to go to our black beans. And so Lottie's going to take the black beans and just kind of sprinkle them on there. There we go. Going to help her, there you go, move it throughout, so that all the salad has a little bit of black beans. We're going to do a similar thing with the corn. Taking the corn also with our fingers and sprinkling it, kind of like that. Can you do so? Now you could do other things. You could add avocado to this salad. You could top it with a little bit of cheese. It's really how you like, what flavors you want to integrate. But the nice thing about making a salad is that you want to use a lot of colors, because therefore your salad will be a little bit more nutritional, and it's also pretty. Last thing we're going to do is round the corners of the bowl with the tomatoes. There you go. Today we used vine ripe tomatoes. You can use any type of tomato that you like. You don't have to slice the tomatoes. You could also use the grape tomatoes and line them around the bowl. But the the nice thing about it is that it just kind of helps in terms of presentation.
Makes the salad pop.
Yes, it does make the salad pop. Thank you. Today with this salad, we're going to dress it with a vinaigrette, a nice lime vinaigrette, kind of basic, and Sheila's going to help us put that together.
Okay, great. Well, as we said, we got this fabulous salad, and now we're going to make a really simple homemade dressing. As soon as Lottie gets finished putting the last little touches on our salad, looks beautiful. And the colors do really pop, Lottie. Thank you.
Lottie is a natural cook. She's a natural cook.
Okay, well today we're just going to make a really, really easy salad dressing, Lottie, and I'm going to show you how to do it, and you can have the opportunity to put everything in a blender, okay? Okay, great. First we have just about 1.25 cups of olive oil. And this is going to be the base for our salad. Very good.
Thank you.
We have a few tablespoons of lime juice.
Excellent. Thank you.
This is one of our secret ingredients, garlic. So we're putting about a teaspoon of garlic in there. Very good. And the other ingredient that you don't often see in a vinaigrette is honey. So we're just using some plain store-brand honey, and we're just going to put a tablespoon of it in. Yeah, it adds a sweetness to it. And then with the citrus, with the lime, it's going to really make this vinaigrette really tasty. Okay, go ahead and dump it in.
There you go.
And just, as you know with honey, it sticks, so you just got to give it a little bit of time for it to come out of the spoon. That's good. And you can just use it on the, on the side to get the rest out. Like that. There you go. Oh, excuse me. Okay, well we're going to take a break. We're going to blend this up. Lottie's going to mix it up for us, and when we come back, we're going to take our enchiladas out. We're going to have our rice and our salad, and we're going to get to taste it.
Sounds good.
We'll be right back.
Thanks.
Hey, yo, Tim, get on your job, kid. We got school, yo. I see you in the window, man. You want me to do? I got the bus here, man. I got connections. We holding up traffic. Let's go. I'm not letting you waste your life like that, yeah.
Welcome back to Kids in the Kitchen. Today we've made an international feast. We've been making Spanish rice, homemade Spanish rice with sauteed onions and tomatoes and all kinds of good stuff. We've made enchiladas with a homemade chipotle sauce with Monterey Jack cheese and shredded chicken stuffing. And then we made a Mexican salad with tomatoes, corn, black beans, onions, and tomatoes.
Now for the favorite part of the show, at least for myself, and I think for Sheila too, is when we get to taste what we made.
You know what I also forgot to mention? Our salad dressing. We made a homemade vinaigrette with lime juice and honey and garlic. So today we've had a special guest too, Lottie. I really want to just thank you on behalf of Kids in the Kitchen. You have been excellent.
You've done a great job.
Added a touch of flair to our set, and also you've really been excellent in the kitchen. We're glad to have another food fanatic with us.
Yes, most definitely.
Okay, so Micah, you are going to lead us in plating everything.
Right, well we're going to first plate our salad. You know, just have 2 tongs, put a little bit, oh, we have friends escaping, that's okay. So we're going to put a little bit of our salad on the plate and then dress it. And this is a nice light dressing. You don't want to drown the dressing in the salad. Just put a little bit on so you can get the flavor so that everything mingles. And it's supposed to be a complement of the salad. You don't have dressing, you don't have salad with your dressing, you have dressing on your salad. Next we're going to go ahead and put the enchiladas on our next plate.
Okay.
And I think what we want to do, you want to go ahead and...
Okay, I will cut it for you.
There you
And
go.
Lottie, you put it on the plate.
There you go.
I guess I'll hold the plate for you.
We're going to put the Mexican rice
Or you can take one from the middle.
next to the enchilada. Have the 2 separate plates so we can eat